Hi everyone, Alan from Newlands Nursery, and this is today's 5-Minute Friday, and we've got one I am super excited about because I absolutely love this group of plants. These are scented geraniums, and we're going to plant them into a container and grow them basically. Now this is such an overlooked group of plants, and something we overlook as well is we forget to talk about plants that are good for our mood, are good for our mental health, and scented geraniums are a great example of that. I love them because this time of year, and we're at the end of August while we're filming this, you can be growing them outside all the way to the end of September in most parts of the UK, depending on what the weather does obviously. Plus it works as a house plant. So bring it in, put it in your conservatory, put it on the windowsill, and what you get from these plants is fantastic flower, but also amazing scent. So I picked these from our range. We've got fragrance here, which as you can imagine has got a very strong fragrance. This one here is a Tara of Roses, which has a lovely rose scent to it, and Atomic Snowflake, which you have the benefit, if we zoom in here, of these fantastic variegations on this leaf. Plus it's scented as well. So they are really, really good dual purpose plants. And they make a fantastic gift because they're super easy to look after, and there's so many different. This is just 3 of the ones we've got. So what I'm going to do is pot this up, and they're nice and easy to pot up, and they make a good collection in a container. So I'm just going to add a good quality multi-purpose compost just to the base of this container here. So I'm going to fill it up to a level so the plant sits in like this. Okay, so you can pop it in and see where it's about right. Now I think I need to put around about 1 centimetre of extra compost in the bottom of that just to make it work. So there you go, it's a lot better. Okay, so because there's 3 plants, we're going to plant them in a triangle, and it's a good way to plant a container. I support the top of the plant just like this and then turn it over, and then all we have to do is just squeeze the pot that it's in, and this helps release the roots from the side of the pot, and then you just lift the pot off. And I'll just turn it upside down, or the right way up I should say, and place it in the container. And we repeat that for all 3 of the plants, just like that. Being a round container as well, hasn't really got a front, but you might choose for this taller one, the Tara Roses at the back, you might choose that one to be the back. So if you're going to put against a wall, you'd probably put it like that with the 2 shorter ones at the front. Then, remember you can reuse these, then get some more compost and fill in the gaps. Okay. What I've seen a lot of people who haven't planted containers before, or planted any plants really before, is they're tempted to really squish this compost down and put almost their whole body weight behind the compost that they're putting in there. We don't want to do that. We want to tease it around the roots. Basically, the more you compact it, the harder it is going to be for these plants to get their roots into the compost, and that's what they want to do to establish. Okay, so that's that done. Fill in all the gaps. Now this container, these aren't what I did. Well, they're definitely not hardy plants, but they're tougher than most people think. So this can stay outside all the way through to the end of September. Certainly in the area of the UK we're in Essex. Further north you might struggle, but at that point we need to bring them in. So like I said, a conservatory is absolutely fine, a kitchen window, somewhere like that, a windowsill. But as opposed to most houseplants, these can go in direct sun if you have it. They also tolerate indirect sun as well, so don't panic about it too much, but you can definitely bring it in. Then every time you're in the house, you can give it a rub and they release this fantastic, in this case, rose scent. So well worth growing and nice and easy to grow. If you've got any questions about scented geraniums or any of our 5-Minute Fridays, get in contact. We're here to help. See you soon.